Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Here's what's actually wild. Did you know that the FDA, an agency tasked with protecting our health and safety, is now facing a crisis that could jeopardize its very mission? Ever notice how the very institutions meant to safeguard us can become the battlegrounds for political agendas? This is honestly crazy, but since R.F.K. Jr. took over as health secretary, the FDA has been hit with massive staff cuts, over 3,500 positions slashed. Thousands of scientists and experts have left or been dismissed, leaving the agency that oversees our food, drugs, and medical devices in disarray. It's like watching a beloved superhero get their powers stripped away. And let's talk about the funding. Shockingly, the FDA receives less money from Congress than the CDC and NIH. How can we expect them to effectively regulate when they're under-resourced and overburdened? It's absurd and unfair that corporate interests often take precedence over public health. The laws protecting corporations can hinder the FDA's ability to enforce necessary regulations, forcing them to weigh every decision against the likelihood of costly legal battles. What if I told you that the very reforms being pushed by the current administration could lead to even more confusion? R.F.K. Jr. has been vocal about wanting to bring radical transparency to the FDA, yet his actions, like canceling vaccine contracts and holding closed-door meetings with pharmaceutical companies, tell a different story. It seems more like a shift from one form of opacity to another, prioritizing industry goals over the health concerns of everyday Americans. But here's where we can find hope. History has shown us that crises often spark movements for real change. The FDA was created in response to public outcry for safer food and drugs, and we can rally again. We need to demand accountability and transparency, not just from the FDA, but from all our institutions. The path forward is clear. We must advocate for a government that prioritizes public health over corporate profits. We can push for increased funding and support for the FDA, ensuring they have the resources to protect us. So, let's channel our frustration into action. Together, we can solve these big puzzles. Our voices matter, and we can build a healthier future. One where our food is safe, our medicines are effective, and our trust in public health institutions is restored. Remember, in the face of chaos, we have the power to create change. Let's stay optimistic and keep pushing for a system that works for everyone. This is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would help out a lot. Peace.